Have you ever wondered? Did you know that there are foods in your refrigerator that are preventing you from living a long life? Did you know that there are 9 products that are harmful to people over 65, but are found in most homes? Have you heard that the real cause of heart, joint and memory problems in old age may be hidden in your food? If these questions make you think, then this video is for you. Today we will talk to you about 9 harmful foods. They are in the refrigerator of many people, but eating them after 65 can be dangerous. These tips are scientifically based, but explained in very simple language. Section 1. The dangers of margarine, artificial fats and heart health. Margarine has been advertised as a fat substitute for many years. But today's science has revealed that margarine is very dangerous for the heart. In particular, artificial fats, called trans fats, increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Trans fats narrow blood vessels, increase inflammation, and upset cholesterol balance. This can lead to strokes, heart attacks, and high blood pressure. Older adults who consume margarine may experience muscle weakness, memory loss, and heart attacks. What to do? Eliminate margarine altogether. Use real butter or olive oil instead. This will protect your heart. Section 2. Fizzy drinks, a dehydrating and bone-eroding threat. The problem with drinks is very common among the elderly. Especially sweet fizzy drinks. They contain a lot of sugar, artificial sweeteners, and phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid leaches calcium from bones, which can lead to osteoporosis, bone fractures, and back pain. In addition, these drinks damage the kidneys and increase the risk of diabetes. What to do? Instead of carbonated drinks, drink natural lemon water, green tea or herbal infusions. This will not dehydrate you, but on the contrary, it will not have a negative effect on the body. Section 3. Packaged sausages, hot dogs, hidden dangers. Sausages are almost in every refrigerator. But they are very dangerous for health. They contain sodium nitrite, preservatives, artificial flavors. Sodium nitrite accelerates the development of cancer, especially in the abdominal cavity and colon. In addition, these products are full of salt and fat that are harmful to the heart. What to do? Instead of sausages, use steamed chicken, fish or beef. Good protein is the most important food for muscles and the heart. Section 4. Packaged desserts and pastries, the threat of hidden sugar. The elderly often eat sweets with tea. But they contain a lot of fructose, glucose syrup, preservatives. These substances lead to diabetes, excess weight, joint pain and even memory loss. Artificial sweeteners reduce insulin sensitivity. This causes problems with brain nutrition. The risk of developing Alzheimer's and dementia increases. What to do? Instead of sweets, you can eat natural fruits, dates, dried apricots, pistachios and nuts. Section 5. Mayonnaise, a fat and salt bomb. Mayonnaise is used in every salad, but this product contains a lot of trans fats, salt and artificial substances. These substances pose a risk to the heart and kidneys in the elderly. Mayonnaise increases inflammation in the blood, hardens the walls of blood vessels and increases arterial pressure. This leads to stroke and heart attack. What to do? Replace mayonnaise with Greek yogurt and a mixture of olive oil and lemon. Section 6. Frozen potatoes and convenience foods. Frozen potatoes, ready-made pitas, and fast foods are high in salt, preservatives, and trans fats. They cause inflammation and raise blood sugar levels. These foods reduce energy, weaken muscles, and slow down the heart. They make the body tired. What to do? Instead of frozen foods, choose fresh vegetables, potatoes, or whole grains. Naturalness is important in nutrition. Section 7. Frozen cheeses and creams, hidden sources of sodium and fat. Frozen cheeses are high in sodium, salt, and trans fats. These substances increase blood pressure, strain the heart, and cause joint pain. In old age, these products threaten bone and joint health. Excessive consumption of cheeses increases inflammation. What to do? Choose low-fat, freshly made cheeses or eat kefir and yogurt without butter. Section 8. Sweet yogurts, actually not healthy. Sweet yogurts sold in supermarkets look healthy, but they contain sugar, flavor enhancers, and artificial colors. These products contribute to diabetes, obesity, and disrupt the intestinal flora. The intestinal flora is responsible for 70% of this immunity. Therefore, sweet yogurts weaken the immune system. What to do? Take plain, unsweetened yogurt and add natural fruits or honey to it. Section 9. Caffeinated frozen products, close to stopping the heart. Seniors often cannot give up ice cream, frozen coffee products. But these products increase heart rate, disrupt sleep and increase the risk of diabetes. Caffeine disrupts the quality of sleep, which destabilizes memory, mood, muscle condition and heart rhythm. What to do? Instead of ice cream, eat natural desserts made with frozen fruits, honey and yogurt. Ready-made fried foods, dangerous leftovers. Seniors often keep the following in the freezer. Fried chicken, French fries, semi-prepared fast food products. These are easy and quick to heat up. But the problem is that these foods are saturated with fried fat, which provokes inflammatory processes in the body. Fried foods contain acrylamide, trans fats, and oxidized fatty acids. They are dangerous for the cardiovascular system, joints, and even memory. How does it affect the elderly? Arthritis worsens, blood pressure increases, blood thickens, heart rhythm disorders. What to do? Instead of fried foods, choose steamed or baked foods without fat. Sugary dairy products are a source of internal inflammation. The following are often found in the refrigerator. fruit yogurt, sugary cottage cheese, and sweet kefir. These may seem healthy. However, the sugar content can be dangerously high. Each 150 gram serving of fruit yogurt contains an average of 18 to 22 grams of sugar. This increases inflammation and insulin resistance in the body. How does it affect the elderly? The risk of diabetes increases, the intestinal flora is disturbed, immunity decreases, headaches increase. What to do? Take plain, unsweetened yogurt and add natural berries or cinnamon to it. Sausages and smoked meats, hidden dangerous salts. Sausages, hot dogs, smoked beef, are products that are constantly stored in the refrigerator. But they are very dangerous with their nitrite and sodium content. Smoked and processed meat products retain compounds that stimulate the development of cancer cells in the body. How does it affect the elderly? The risk of heart disease increases by 40%. Salt retains fluid in the body, edema occurs. Kidney function slows down. What to do? Boiling and grinding meat at home is the healthiest way. Sweet carbonated drinks, slow killer of internal organs. Many elderly people put carbonated drinks in the freezer, thinking, it's good for my heart if I drink it cold. However, one carbonated drink can contain up to 35 to 50 grams of sugar. The carbon dioxide in it disrupts digestion. Artificial colors and sweeteners are harmful to brain function. How do they affect the elderly? Earth is eroded. Stomach becomes irritated, muscles weaken, memory weakens. What to do? Drinking cold water with lemon, mint, cucumber or fruit is natural and healthy. Frozen breakfast products, a sugar and salt bomb among them. Frozen pancakes, ready-made toast, frozen pastries. These products are convenient, but they contain a lot of glucose, fructose syrup, trans fats and sodium. The American Heart Association has recognized these types of products as dangerous for the heart. How does it affect the elderly? Frequent changes in blood pressure, weakness, gastrointestinal problems, sleep disorders. What to do? Include oatmeal, natural yogurt, and fruit in your breakfast. Canned goods, hidden metals and salts. Canned goods stored in the refrigerator, peas, fish, vegetable mixes, may look convenient, but inside, a chemical called BPA, bisphenol A, is found in the inner lining of the can. Disrupts the hormonal system. Processed meat products, sausages, bacon. Sausages or sausages that are constantly in your refrigerator at home seem like a simple and quick meal. But they are hidden enemies that are dangerous to the health of the elderly. Why are they harmful? Processed meat products contain large amounts of nitrates and nitrites. These substances are converted into carcinogenic, cancer-causing, compounds in the intestines. High in fat and salt, which accelerates cardiovascular disease. Fried or smoked, they increase internal inflammation. According to Harvard Health Publishing and WHO, The risk of heart disease is 42% higher among those who eat processed meat every day. The body, especially after the age of 65, has difficulty eliminating these toxins. What to do? Instead of sausages, boil or steam meat at home. Use eggs, beans, or chicken as your protein source. Fried leftovers. It's common to have leftover fries or fried fish from yesterday in the fridge. But reheated foods are dangerous. Why? Trans fats and reheated oil cause serious damage to the heart, brain, and joints. Reheating creates oxidized fats, substances that age cells and increase the risk of cancer. Health organizations consider these fats toxic. What to do? Cook fresh food instead of reheating. If you need to store leftovers, it's best to steam them. Sugary dairy products, yogurt, cottage cheese, desserts. We think dairy products are healthy. However, when they're loaded with sugar, especially fruit yogurts, they're dangerous for the elderly. Why are they harmful? One serving of fruit yogurt contains up to 4 to 5 teaspoons of sugar. Diabetes, obesity, and increased liver strain. Lactose and sugar in dairy products together raise blood pressure, which increases the risk of stroke. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, among people aged 65 plus, the consumption of sugary yogurts increases arterial blood pressure, puts strain on the heart muscle. What to do? Choose only natural yogurt, without fruit, without added sugar. If you want something sweet, mix it with a little honey or fresh fruit. How can we bring our refrigerator to a healthy state? Dear seniors, today we talked with you about the 9 most important products that pose a threat to our health. These products have become commonplace in the refrigerators of many of our homes. But remember, every choice affects your life path. So do the following now. Open your refrigerator. Check if you have any of the products listed above. Replace them with healthy alternatives, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, natural yogurt, steamed dishes, homemade dietary meat products. A good memory, a strong heart and strong muscles are in your hands. Remember, the product you eat is your health tomorrow. Therefore, when choosing each food, ask yourself, will this make me stronger or weaker? Your life is priceless, and you deserve it. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so as not to miss such useful videos. We look forward to your feedback in the comments section. Your words can be an inspiration for other seniors. Stay healthy, stay strong, love your life. See you later.